All right. Again, my name is Ebony Johnson. I'm one of the GDL commissioners, and I will be moderating this Thursday's debate. I am with our second debater, Miss Janaba Phillips. Hi, Janaba.
Hi, how are you, Uhuru?
Uhuru. And Janaba will be arguing the affirmative that Black women's acceptance of feminism contributed to the destruction of Black families. So Janaba, this is the second time we'll see you on the GDL stage, but the first time that you'll actually have your actual opponent being able to debate. The last time we had a very last minute the debater wasn't able to do it, so but the other person was able to step in a little bit. But this will be your first time having both people be available and prepared and fully debating.
Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you guys for having me again. And even though we didn't have the debate, we were still able to come to a happy medium because we had a roundtable discussion, and it was riveting, and it was very, very powerful.
So what intrigued you? I mean, I know some of the things that you do, but share with our audience what intrigued you about this particular debate and why you are debating the affirmative that Black women's acceptance of feminism did contribute to the destruction of the Black family.
Yeah, sure. I'll give a little snippet. I don't want to give too much away, but I think that the discussion is highly relevant. It's very timely. What we're seeing is the rise of a lot of people, especially oppressed people, calling for their rights back. And also there's a segment of humanity that wants to be on the right side of the question. As it relates to feminism specifically, I'm going to prove that African women adopting feminism, and I'm using feminism in terms of its origins, and it comes from the white woman struggle. So I'm going to prove that it's not in our interest, in Black women's interests, to support the white woman struggle, because the white woman struggle does not support the Black family structure and actually works against it when you support the institutions that they are fighting to have rights to be a part of.
Okay, we're gonna prove it. So I'm feeling you, Jana. But okay, I know that this, between just the conversations with you and Katina, this will be a very informative and engaging and insightful exchange. So I personally, as another Black woman, am really excited to hear about it, because over the years I myself have said, yeah, of course I'm a feminist. I agree with the equality of the sexes, and then I started hearing about the racism within feminism, and then I was like, well, I'm still a Black woman, you know what I mean? So I can't agree with that. So it can be a very conflicting thing to be Black and a woman in America, and like, wait a minute, I'm both of these things and I can't polarize myself for either. So how do I deal with that? So that'll be great. How is preparation coming?
Preparation's good. It's really just about, organizing the thoughts, because what you want to do, especially when proving things like this, is not only be able to deliver the information that's going to prove my argument, but also want to bring other people in so that I can sway the minds. I grew up with the outlook that these were basic demands and human rights, but as I got older, I began to maneuver through the world. And maneuvering as a Black woman through the world, even outside of the question of feminism, you really have to question a lot of the things that you begin to subscribe to. And I really want to encourage African people at home and abroad to really question some of these new ideas that are being thrust into our communities.
I feel you on that. I made a post about now questioning my beliefs too, so similar in that vein. You do know, I want to briefly say, you're familiar with the rules of no personal attacks, no profanity, no interrupting. You will have a lightning round where you two will be able to really engage and cross-examine each other, but it will be, as you're familiar with, a structured debate. I'm not sure if you were able to see it yet, but we did put a pre-debate poll out yesterday morning. And the most recent results that I looked at we put the question out, did Black women's acceptance of feminism contribute to the destruction of the Black family? 24 people said no, 10 people said yes, 8 people said undecided. So
Yeah.
your position is a bit of the underdog position, but we have 8 people that are undecided. So it'll be interesting how many people you'll be able to sway during the debate.
Yeah, and it's an interesting thing because, and I want to also touch on, even the way that it's framed, it puts people, particularly even me, it was a particularly jolting kind of statement because one, it implies that the Black family structure has been destroyed. And it's a tough thing because, I would argue that it does contribute, but I don't believe that the Black family structure has been destroyed. And part of it is because, this new budding thing of feminism, especially white women's feminism being adopted by Black women now, is a relatively new thing. So it's not something that I can say is a sole, this contributed to the end of the Black family structure simply because it still exists. And I just want to emphasize that. But I think that once the viewers engage and look at what is being presented to them, they'll have a better understanding of that question, and then they can answer in the affirmative.
So everyone, be sure to tune in this Thursday, July the 30th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here where you are looking, however you're looking at us now, you'll be able to look at us on Thursday. We'll be in our Facebook group, on our Facebook page, The Great Debate League, also on our YouTube channel, Great Debate League Inc. Jaina, are there any final comments that you have before Thursday?
No, just excited to come together and really take on this war of ideas, and I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much.
Well, good. We'll see you Thursday, Jaina. We appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.